buddy. Ready? Look.
Hey.
We knew that we always wanted to be parents, and we got married and wanted to start a family right away. We had fertility issues for a while, and we did all the things with that, and it was becoming just very hard month after month. We had a miscarriage at the end of 2020. I had been bringing up fostering for a while, but Jack wasn't quite sold, and we were watching a couple of TV shows that ended up having very secondary, tertiary storyline about some adult character who had grown up in the system. There was one scene in one of them where that adult character was talking about living in a bunch of different homes throughout his time in the foster care system, and how he remembers one family he was with only 3 months, but it was the most impactful, and he has a very positive experience remembering them. And we're sitting in the living room watching, and Jack turns to me and goes, "Let's do fostering."
Well, it sounds sappy that our ultimate decision to become foster parents was down to a TV show. The statement that actor made, that, it came down to one foster family that he wasn't with for a long period of time, but it had a huge impact on his life, that we want to be that impact on someone, even if for a week, for a month, that it could be the best month that they've had their entire life.
Between March and May of that year, we started the application process. We were approved in October. Use it as a time to educate your community. We did a foster shower, actually, right before we got our license. So all of our friends and family.
When we first started, we got a call one random Wednesday night for our first placement. Hey, there are 2 kids that, if you're up for it, can be at your home like tonight. We said yes, and we're like, all right, well, wait, what do you mean they don't have any clothes? They only have the clothes that are on their back. Took a trip to Target to get some clothes for them to have.
I totally
the next day.
overbought. I think I bought something in every size, and I was like, I'll just return it, whatever that doesn't fit them.
Our first long-term placement, you could tell that one of the kids was very scared. I mean, who wouldn't be? You're taken to these new people that you've never met before, and after reunification, we got a call from her guardian ad litem. She had just seen the kid after reunification. I really miss them and hope they're doing well. And to learn that the things that we taught her had such an impact on her life that she's still using them today was a huge joy to me, that, we did make a difference in her life.
We had to remind ourselves that when that kid gets to become an adult, that they're gonna have a foundation, even if that foundation was for a couple of months at a time, that they're not starting from no skills, from no emotional IQ, they're from no mental health awareness. We are building stepping stones for them.
Even though we kind of got jumped headfirst into it, where we went from having no experience of being parents to suddenly having 2 kids in our home literally overnight, it felt natural to us.
It did.
It just, something clicked, all right, we're parents now. And it was literally as easy as that.
One thing that I think a lot of people don't know is that you can refuse a placement. No one is ever calling you and saying, you have to take this kid tonight, no matter what. If they call and say, I have a 13-year-old and you don't know you can't handle teenagers, you're allowed to say, hey, that's not the right placement for us. You're also allowed to say no once they're in your home. You're allowed to say, this is not the healthiest environment, this is not working for us, for the kid. And so there is still some element of control there that I think more people might feel more comfortable taking that first leap if they knew existed. I just think there are a lot of options for people if they're like, I can't commit to having a kid in my home for 18 months, but maybe you could for a weekend, or maybe you could for a week, or summer vacation for someone who's working. And so I think there are a lot of ways for people to become foster parents that probably the general public don't know about.
Thornwell has been amazing.
To really have Thornwell feel like they are advocates for us and our ability to continue to be foster parents has been kind of mind-blowing, to be honest. Thornwell is not just a fostering agency, right? So Thornwell has so many other resources that we've already started to pull from. You have more than just, oh, I'm gonna call you when there's a new kid that needs to be in your home, but I have this whole group of resources for you.
Our family specialist has been amazing, Tracy. She has been with us every step of the way, always available to answer questions when we need it.
It's almost breathtaking when you see a moment happen that's proof of the impact you're having on a kid's life.